You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on
Now on NBC Palm Springs at 11, a local organization stands with the immigrant community as they protest immigration enforcement in the west end of the valley. We have those details and hear from organizers ahead. Plus, holiday treats meet healthy tips. Experts break down how to enjoy without overindulging this holiday season.
We're tracking dry and warm weather to start the work week and then the return of rain for the new year. Your NBC Palm Springs starts now.
Now, connecting the valley, this is NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Good evening, I'm Tiani Jadaling. Thank you for joining us. Dozens gathered near Cathedral City Hall this afternoon for an anti-immigration enforcement protest. That's tonight's top story. It was United Youth We Stand, a local organization who organized the protest. Those with the organization tell us today's protest is just one half of a two-parter standing up for the immigrant community. This is some footage from the event. Protesters were encouraged to bring posters, megaphones, and water. Here's what organizers had to say.
It's super important to come together as a community and raise awareness and, work together to spread a message. I think especially because people are, most people, especially those who are immigrants, right, can't speak up for themselves right now, especially with everything going on. So I do think coming out here and yelling and screaming and having, at the same time feeling the impact of our community, I feel can pass the message to someone, even if it's just to one other person.
United Youth We Stand is also known for helping deliver groceries to residents who are concerned about stepping outside with recent immigration enforcement spottings. The second protest is set for tomorrow in front of Raising Cane's. That's in Palm Springs from 3 to 5 in the evening. Turning to some more local news, the Palm Springs Police Department is investigating a fatal traffic collision that happened earlier this afternoon. At approximately 3:24 p.m., officers responded to a traffic collision involving two vehicles at the intersection of South El Cielo Road and Kirk Douglas Way. A white Mazda was traveling northbound in the number 2 lane of South El Cielo Road when a gray Honda traveling southbound attempted to make an eastbound left and collided with the Mazda. The driver of the Honda was a 93-year-old female driver who was transported to a local hospital with serious injuries. She later succumbed to her injuries and was pronounced dead. The driver of the Mazda remained on scene and was cooperative. Drugs or alcohol do not appear to be contributing factors in the collision. Anyone with information related to this incident is encouraged to contact the Palm Springs Police Department's Traffic Division at the number you see at the bottom of your screen. And after a few days of flooding seen here in the Coachella Valley and some road closures, both Vistachino and Genotri Trail are both back open after being cleaned up from the storm. That leaves just Indian Canyon still closed as crews continue working to clear the roadway from sand and debris from the storm there. That road has been shut down since Wednesday. We will keep you updated as roads continue to reopen in the west end of the valley. We're taking a live look now from our Agua Caliente casino camera high above downtown Palm Springs. Definitely a bit of a chilly evening. You see the trees moving in the background. Temps have dropped quite a few from just maybe 3 hours ago. Some beautiful temps, though. Enjoying the winter we have here in the Coachella Valley. Kai Beach is standing by with your end of the weekend forecast.
An absolutely gorgeous weekend of weather here in the Coachella Valley, and it is the last weekend of 2025. Hello, 2026. Things will change as we head into the new year when it comes to rain. First, let's take a look at today's conditions. We have beautiful weather here, around high 60s. That's just above average here in the Coachella Valley. For the next week, We're going to see Santa Ana winds. Those are going to start to build tonight. Those are going to last through Tuesday. And then New Year's Day, we're going to see some rain across Southern California and also right here in the Coachella Valley. We're predicting up to a ½ inch over the next few days. When it comes to winds, we're going to see gusts up to nearly 30 miles an hour in Whitewater, Desert Hot Springs, and part of I-10. So if you're driving, please be careful. High temps today, east end of the valley, Indio 72, Palm Springs 69, Joshua Tree up the hill 54 degrees, and take a look at Big Bear. That is nice, 44 degrees. For tonight's evening stroll, go out there and enjoy it while you can before the return of rain. 8 o'clock, we're looking at high 50s. By midnight, we're in the mid 50s. Tonight, the temperatures drop. Idlewild 43, Palm Springs 52, and our friends in 29 Palms, thanks for your service, 46 degrees. For tomorrow, Palm Springs absolutely gorgeous, low 70s. You head to the coast, you're going to get similar weather. When it comes to the surf report, we're looking at hip to shoulder height waves. Go out there and have some fun. 3-day forecast brought to you by Comfort Air. Monday and Tuesday, highs in the low 70s. But take a look at Wednesday. That's when the rain starts to impact Southern California. We'll have much more of that coming up in my full forecast in just a bit.
All right, we thank Kai for that weather report. And more local news. Obesity is a growing crisis in the United States. Multiple reports are showing more than 2 in every 5 American adults are considered obese. And with those numbers predicted to rise, a local nutrition expert is sharing tips for staying healthy during the holidays and beyond. Kai Beach has a story.
They never let poor Rudolph.
'Tis the season for shopping.
Join in any reindeer game.
And when it comes to getting groceries, Jensen's in Palm Desert is filled with delicious options that can make it easy to overindulge.
A lot of times people will often overeat and they feel guilty the next day.
This holiday season, nutrition expert Marley is offering a gift of her own. Free advice on how to break down nutrition information on everything from desserts to drinks.
With all the holiday parties, you want to be responsible with your drinking, but you also don't want to drink your calories. Once I have a few cocktails in me, I'm more likely to graze on things that I normally wouldn't.
When it comes to eating, she says the key is to stay lean and disciplined. If you have a bad day, don't let it snowball into a bad week.
So if you do go off the rails, get back on a healthy diet the next day. Try to walk. Walking will help offset that as well before and after meals.
According to multiple reports, obesity rates among Americans continues to rise to crisis levels. And Marley hopes that by following these simple tips,
You can't go wrong with vegetables, vitamins, nutrients, fiber.
shoppers can build healthier habits that last well beyond the holiday season. I'm Kai Beach for NBC Palm Springs.
And in news around the region in San Mateo County, streets in Daly City and Broadmoor are lined with car after car. Dozens of them totaled from a Christmas morning flash flood. Emma Goss tells us more about what residents are calling a once-in-a-lifetime disaster.
A Christmas morning nightmare on 89th Street in Daly City. Torrential rain and flooding so powerful, the water lifted parked cars off the street.
At the height of this, it looked like a tidal wave coming down 89th Street.
The flash flood started around 2:30 Thursday morning. Within minutes, storm drains backed up and water rose several feet. As the water kept coming, some scrambled to move their cars.
We just got back from midnight mass, so we were up kind of enjoying the Christmas Eve, have a glass of wine, when we heard somebody laying on the horn out here.
Rico saw someone trapped in their SUV and called 911. He says firefighters came to the man's rescue in time.
It was a very fast disaster. By the time people ran out of here, their cars were destroyed.
Nearby on 88th Street in Broadmoor, an unincorporated part of San Mateo County, the same story, soaked cars waiting to be towed.
This car doesn't have a power.
This apartment garage, like many others on this steep road, took in several feet of water. Some residents are frustrated the county didn't set up warning signs along the street, as they often do, to give people a heads up to move their cars.
They usually heed the warnings that they post on both sides of the street. They fail to do so.
A long-term solution is in the works. San Mateo County will break ground in June to revamp the Vista Grand Canal, a $146 million project to replace Daly City's aging drainage infrastructure and reduce the impacts of flooding. But it will take several years.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime, hopefully. Hopefully we don't see this again.
Still ahead here on NBC Palm Springs, severe winter weather is slamming major travel corridors. Blizzard warnings in the Midwest, icing conditions in the Northeast, and widespread flight delays, the latest straight ahead. Plus, the Bardot Foundation says French film icon Brigitte Bardot has died at the age of 91. The actress who became a global symbol in the 1950s and later devoted her life to animal rights. Coming up, stay with us.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBC.
Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Welcome back. It's called the season of giving, but in the hustle of the holidays, it might be easy to forget just how generous the community can be. Emily Pofall has more on a big gift for a small organization in Milwaukee.
You can count them out and put them in the bags.
As families sit down for Christmas dinner, Street Angels is following a different tradition, one they do every Thursday.
Unfortunately, homelessness doesn't take a break on holidays.
Plating up and passing out hot meals to Milwaukee County's homeless. To cover Milwaukee County Christmas night, Street Angels will send out 5 people split between 2 buses. It's more than half their staff. Street Angels spent $271,000 this year delivering food, providing hot showers, and rides to warming shelters.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
If they seem especially jolly this week, it's because of this.
Anonymous won a $600 donation.
Tom Grossi, Packers superfan and online streamer, surprised the small organization with a charity live stream.
This year, I just moved into the area. I found Street Angels. They are incredibly small, right? So every single dollar that's going to go to them is going to make a huge difference.
He and his nearly 1 million followers raised $181,000 for Street Angels.
What does $181,000 do for your guys' organization?
We are going to be able to expand Showers of Hope. We are going to be able to get outside of Milwaukee County. We're going to be able to hire positions that have been on our wish list for 2 or 3 years.
It feels like a miracle for the Street Angels.
Like Santa's elves all day.
But for Grossi, the real wonder is all the day-to-day good out on the streets.
It's really hard to be alone on the holidays, and for some of them, we're the only family that they have.
And
behind the screen.
And to have the trust of the people watching, it feels like they just want an outlet to do good. And whether that is through their time, money, effort, and volunteer work, they just always show up.
Miraculous.
What an amazing gift.
Indeed.
In more news around the country, on one of the busiest travel days of the year, more than 30 million are under winter weather alerts across the Midwest and the Northeast. At least 2 million people are under blizzard warnings in the Midwest, where winds could gust up to 60 miles per hour. That could limit visibility to less than a quarter of a mile in many areas. People in New England are expected to see rain and freezing rain late Sunday into Monday. FlightAware reports more than 4,000 flights within, into, or out of the United States were delayed as of midday today, with more than 400 cancellations. And in health news, more than 60 people across the states, at least 22 states that is, have gotten sick with salmonella. And the outbreak is linked to raw oysters. That's according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The CDC says at least 20 people have been hospitalized, but at last check, no deaths have been reported. No recall has been announced because officials said a common source of the oysters had not yet been identified. The Food and Drug Administration is also investigating. We're taking a live look now from our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. Some beautiful lights out there, some chilly temps. Your full forecast with Kai Beach is next.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate. Talking with Thalia. Kai, the Deal Guy. And Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Welcome back. We're taking a live look from our Walter Clark Highway 111 camera in Rancho Mirage. Not too many people out enjoying their late Sunday evening. Everybody's tucked in at home with the heater on, enjoying the lovely cool temps here in the Coachella Valley. A beautiful time here, our winter season here in the Valley. Kai Beach is standing by in the Weather Center with your full forecast.
Well, it's the last Sunday of 2025, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day to end that last weekend of this year. Today's high, 69 degrees, normally 68, so just above average, but not near that record high of 86 degrees. Now, we will see rain return to the Southern California area, including the desert, starting Wednesday. This is from our chief meteorologist, Jerry Steffen. You can see that rain start to really strengthen by Thursday. In addition to that, we see some high winds. We're going to have a high wind watch across Southern California, including right here in our desert. That's going to run through Tuesday evening. When it comes to precipitation, take a look at this, the dew point and relative humidity. That rain is going to really drive up that humidity. We're talking about 45% by midweek. When it comes to air quality, we're deemed good today. Parts of the IEOC in LA, they are looking at moderate conditions. Tonight's highs, Palm Springs 69 degrees, Indio 72, Joshua Tree 54 and Ottawa 52 degrees. Tonight it drops. We're looking at low 50s here on the valley floor. Up the hill, Joshua Tree 46 and Big Bear a cool 25 degrees. We might have the best weather in the country right here, right now. Take a look at Dallas, 81 degrees. Atlanta, Georgia, the city too busy to hate, 69 degrees. Billings, Montana, 28. In the Bay, we're looking at high 50s. In Seattle, we're looking at low 40s. Tomorrow, go out there and enjoy the outdoors in the desert. 6 o'clock, we're looking at low 50s. By 10 a.m., we're looking at low 60s, and at noon, just under 70 degrees. High temps across the region. We've got a mixed bag, 50s, 60s, and 70s. The highs, Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, 71. The lows, Yucca Valley, 54, and Ottawa, 56 degrees. Now, we will see some rainfall starting around Wednesday, definitely by Thursday. So New Year's Day, looking around a quarter of an inch here in the valley. 7-day forecast brought to you by Comfort Air. Starting the work week, beautiful conditions. We start to see rain by Wednesday and Thursday, and those overnight lows, low to mid 50s.
A new location has been spotted for our holiday light special. Sandy Claus and Scotty the Retired Elf bring us more.
Hello, viewers. We are back for another night of holiday lights, and we've landed again in Cathedral City.
Maybe Cathedral City might be the city with the most holiday cheer throughout the whole Coachella Valley.
I'm gonna say it's true, right?
Okay, fine.
Yes, it is. Well, this house has got some amazing lights and some new things that we've never seen before. There's these fabulous curtains. So, Scotty, should we go take a look?
Let's do it. Come on.
My name's John Gartley. This is my wife, Rosanna Gartley. We've been putting these up for 8 years now. Started out with just a little bit of lights, and then we kept adding and kept adding and kept adding.
What we really enjoy is all the comments from our neighbors and friends that come by. They get a lot of joy out of it. Yep. They'll say, oh, we're going to drive by your house tonight. Or when are those lights going to be on, John? Haven't you got those finished yet? So we know that our neighbors here in the park enjoy it as much as we do. And when John says we, I help tremendously. I stay right out of his way, totally, and let him do it.
I enjoy decorating, just putting up the lights to make people happy.
I think it probably started with our kids. Between us, we have 8 kids and 15 grandkids. And I think that, when little ones think of Christmas, they love the lights. And I think at the beginning, we did it for the kids. And now we just do it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Was that house not fabulous? And those curtains. I mean, I'm here to tell you. Scotty, what do you say?
I say this is definitely Sandy approved.
Sandy approved.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts, digital exclusive content, contests, and more. Go to NBC. And now, NBC Palm Springs Sports with Caitlin Kelly, powered by Agua Caliente Casino.
Welcome back. Yesterday, fans across the Coachella Valley had the chance to watch some of the best basketball players from the state and beyond play in the Desert Hoops Holiday Classic taking place at Rancho Mirage High School, Cathedral City High School in Palm Springs. All of the action, of course, was capped off by an epic dunk contest. I was there and got to highlight all of the action for you. Take a look. Take a break today on Sunday, and they hit the hardwood again tomorrow. Of course, I'll be there and get all of the highlights for you, and then we'll see the final on Tuesday. At Agua Caliente 360 Sports, I'm Caitlin Kelly, and that'll do it for sports.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
French actress and animal rights campaigner Brigitte Bardot has died. The Bardot Foundation released a statement announcing Bardot had died at the age of 91. Her role in the 1956 film And God Created Woman made her an object of desire for many in the 1950s and 60s. In later years, Bardot left acting and focused on promoting animal rights. We're back after the break.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
As a winter storm moved out of Northern California and the sun returned, families wasted no time heading to the Sierra to enjoy fresh snowfall. Several feet of snow blanketed the region this week, drawing crowds to popular snow play areas like Nyack along Interstate 80. Children built snowmen, tossed snowballs, and sledded down hills, just like you see on your screen. Getting there requires some patience, though. Caltrans lifted chain restrictions just after noon after crews worked around the clock to clear roads. Even with highways reopened, traffic remained slow with long backups reported through Blue Canyon and Cisco Grove as drivers made their way up the mountain, hoping that snow was well worth the wait. Well, thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your night.